TV's hit show Benidorm is back for a sixth series, bringing the sunshine with it.
Yes, we'll meet the Solana Hotel's #1 barman, played by Jake Canuso, in just a minute. But first, let's take a look at a clip from tonight's episode.
I'm sorry, but there's absolutely no record of this booking whatsoever.
But you must remember, last year you had us running about like Batman and Robin.
More like Laurel and Hardy.
You booked us in on our free holiday on our last day. We stood here while you did it.
I do remember you helping out, but I have absolutely no recollection of offering you a free holiday.
Well, Jake Canuso, who plays Teo, joins us now. Good to see you. It's back.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, exciting.
It is, yeah. It's been we've missed a year out. It's been 2 years, I think. So we've missed doing it, and also I think the fans have missed it.
You've got a new family causing all sorts of havoc, I gather.
We do, yeah. We've got the Dykes. The Dykes. What more can I say? It says it all. Yeah, it's good to have sort of a new family, because it just brings new dynamics between all the characters, especially also for all the hotel guests, because usually it's done, you know, everything that happens is between the staff and the few guests that the few hotel guests that we've had, but we've got this new family who's bonkers, basically. So.
And you've always been famous for your guest appearance that the show has, and you've got Joan Collins.
We have.
Now, what was she like? Because you get to say some nasty things to her, don't you?
I do. We were very nervous the day she arrived, because, you know, it is Joan Collins, and you know, if you're not a kid, you know who Joan Collins is. You know, you follow her career, dynasty, and all that. And it was so surprising, because she's so down to earth. She's so much fun. She's a total pro as well. She knows. You know, she knows what she's doing. She's been in the industry for so many years. You know, she knows where the light is, how to hit the mark, and she's well prepared. But more than anything, she's just great fun, and she loves the show.
And you went out, or you all go out doing karaoke, and she came along. What did she sing? I'd love to know what her favourite was.
No, you see, she didn't come because she had to fly that day. She nearly changed her flight because she was so upset that she was going to miss a night out with us in Benidorm. So. She didn't come, but and also she wanted to come. We had a big fancy dress party, and she wanted to come to that. She wanted to dress up.
I was surprised.
Than Joan Collins. I
was surprised to read that you get a little bit anxious about the accent you have to adopt, because I also read that you speak 6 languages.
I do, yeah.
It's just amazing.
It's nerve-wracking, because you arrive on set, and of course you've been doing it for so many years, but you have these huge gaps in between, and the characters are so specific. So you arrive on set, you know, you're reading the script, and as you're reading it, you go, oh, I need to do that accent. And you arrive on set, and you know, when you do your first take, you open your mouth and you're just hoping that it comes out the right way. But then it's so ingrained in us that it just comes.
You're Swiss-Italian, by birth?
I was born in Switzerland. My parents are both Italian.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I speak a lot of languages, because I was brought up in the German part. My parents speak Italian. Then we have French from a very young age.
Wow.
And then all these years in Spain, I speak Spanish.
Sure.
Now, this time last year, you were getting ready for Splash.
Oh, it was, you know, it was more or less a year ago. I was sitting over there with you.
I know.
And I was...
pretty terrified.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, it was... Was it right before the finals?
Yeah, that's right. Because before you were nervous, and then you came up for the finals feeling more confident, because you obviously did very well. Look at you there. Those trunks. They've stayed in my mind for a year.
What am I doing? Why am I doing that? Why did I...
Was it terrifying?
It was the most terrifying thing I have ever done, and I am just feeling nervous and sorry for everyone who's in it this year, because it's... You get through it because you're running on adrenaline, but it's so scary and it's painful every day. When I sat here, I think I hadn't slept for about 3 days, because you're just worried about the next dive that you got to do. And we were about to do 2 dives, one with Tom and one on our own, and it was just... I was on painkillers for my lower back. It's just horrible.
So will you watch this year, because it's back this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, of course I'm going. Absolutely, yeah. And when you've been there, you know what they're going through. It's a completely different experience.
It may have been terrifying for you, but I have to tell you, it was great entertainment.
For those who weren't diving. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you.
Thank you very much.
Now, coming up.